Some of the Senate's newest faces were part of the inquiry involving one of Victoria's longest-running battles, the future of the CFA.
That's also complicated, isn't it, eh? Yeah, if we can't work it out, you guys can't work it out, we've got problems.
UFU boss Peter Marshall slammed reporting on the EBA issue.
Career firefighters have been labelled as thugs, bullies, misogynists.
But Liberal Senator Jane Hume said she'd witnessed a man identifying as a firefighters union member bullying a woman during the federal election.
Where he picked on specifically a Liberal Party volunteer, a young girl. He stood over her and he shouted at her.
I reject that.
The inquiry's into the federal government's plans to change the Fair Work Act to shield emergency services volunteers from union influence. The union says if that happens, they'll go straight to court.
The legislation is so loaded, it would just end up with a never-ending legalistic process.
Jackie Lambie asked if the Premier had spoken to volunteers over the controversial EBA.
We've had no conversations as VFBV with the Premier.
This is a major issue here in Victoria, and you're telling me that Premier Andrews has done bugger all.
Former CFA chief Lucinda Nolan was also asked about the agreement she opposed.
What is your greatest fear now if the current deal goes through?
Probably my greatest fear is the alienation of the volunteers. The environment will become so toxic, so divisive, that it is not an attractive place to volunteer to.
Brett McLeod, 9 News.